Hi, my name is Anna Kang, and I am working as a staff chaplain at Adventist Health, Glendale. I've always felt called, but while I was actually in local church ministry, it just always took a back seat. I knew I was going to do it someday. Personally, I thought, oh, maybe I will not be ordained. I didn't think too much about it. And when I prayed about it, I sensed a nudge in my spirit. My own desires and thoughts changed. It didn't mean that his plan for my life changed. So thank you for taking the time to get to know me a little bit better. And I look forward to getting to know you all better as well. Thank you.
My name is Sunny Kim. I'm the senior pastor at Crossbridge Fellowship. The ordination process that I received from the PCJC was really about getting to know me, what my heart for ministry was. God orchestrated a meeting with Jason Garcia as well as with Superintendent Mike, and meeting both gentlemen were highly impactful. It really was a process, and I just felt my own yearnings almost being answered. I'm excited for all the months and years to come, and I'm excited about how we'll be in heaven someday talking about how God brought our paths together and how he orchestrated his will to be done through the PCJC.
Hello, my name is Matt Perry. The ordination process has been awesome so far. I loved just reading the different theological statements and taking the video courses, as well as just thinking and writing the papers. I love to be challenged and to think theologically heavy about some of those issues and working on my communication and articulation of those topics. And so it's shaped me because it's constantly brought me back to God and the gospel and thinking more about him. Throughout this process, it's been so great to get to know people more and more and call PCJC family. So we're excited for this next step in this journey and pursuing ordination here with the PCJC.
Hi, PCJC family. My name's Elizabeth Kenoy. One of the newest areas that God's just been opening up as a possibility for me is chaplaincy. And that got me thinking and praying and seeking God as this is something that he wanted me to do. We were invited by Superintendent Mike Perkinson last November to attend our first conference. Felt a confirmation literally at that time at that conference of yes, God wanted me to be pursuing this. I'm feeling humbled and privileged to have been part of this process. It's been a real blessing, and I am so grateful and honored to be part of PCJC.
My name is Kerry Wong. I attend Venice Free Methodist Church in Culver City / Los Angeles. I didn't want to just say I knew the Lord and I just be content to be in the church and listen. I wanted to be a light. For me, it's always continually growing, continue to trust in the Lord that he would strengthen me and that I can do all things in Christ who strengthens me. For me, it's still an ongoing process, but I can learn and grow and to pour out into others in this generation, and I'm excited for that.
My name is Pastor Kim Hick Galvin. Me and my husband, our heart for ministry is for those that are deeply afflicted, those that are deeply oppressed, and those that are deeply neglected. We want to love on those that need it the most. And I go back to the Great Commission that tells us to go out and make disciples, teaching them to abide in all the things that the Lord has commanded. And for me, that calling and ordination have kind of gone hand in hand. Ordination has really forced me to ask myself whether this is what I really want to do, whether this is what I'm really called to do, and if I'm willing to persevere consistently to obtain the things that the Lord has for me. All of you guys have been so very welcoming, from our first interview to our emails. Thank you for welcoming us and our vision to go and get that one.
First off, let me introduce myself. My name is Eric Galvan Sr. I serve as a senior co-pastor of Revolution Friends. When I was in the world way back when, I was hoping and praying that somebody like myself would come and preach to me and to give me the gospel, because I know that's all I needed, is for somebody to come and tell me that Jesus loved me and that he had a plan and a purpose for me. Once I started learning about B.T. Roberts, and I started learning about John Wesley, and I started reading about how they would just go out and to get the marginalized. And once I started reading about them, I'm like, that's me. I'm a Free Methodist.
You know, I went through the LMC process and now I want to be a CMC. And I know God is just going to use that to open up doors and to get me in different rooms. It's been a good journey. And having a covering is very, very important. Very important for me and my wife. You guys are wonderful people. And I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys. God bless you. And you guys have a wonderful day. See you soon.